Hello, internet friends. My name is Bay. Welcome back to more Alan Wake 2, but I'm bad. During Thankmas 2024, we are currently trying to figure out the computer code in the Wellness Center to get the cafeteria door. There is a bunch of case files that I can put together, so we'll see if this gives Saga what she needs. Some dates are circled. The calendar shows phases of the moon.
I have what I need to figure out the password.
The key to Blum's password is hidden in his office. Yes, I already knew that.
The computer controls the door that Tor went through.
Yes, so it is here. Some dates are circled. Calendar shows phases of the moon. So is it every new phase of the moon? Is that what I'm looking for? So if we do new phases of the moon, I mean, we would have 19, 17, 17, 16. So is it 19, 17, 16 if you just 17 is duplicated? Because they're both the 17th here. So do we try 19, 17, 16? No. Like I tried something similar to that before. That's also not it. So that didn't really give me what I needed. But we also had the day after. The day after, right? The day after the next new moon. So the day after each? So is that 2018, 17? 2018, 17? Nope. So that's also not it. Really? This didn't give me anything. It just says it's hidden in the office. Sure. Is anyone here not a damn cultist? Dates are common passwords. Might be something here. Some dates are circled. Calendar shows phases of the moon. Yes, some dates are circled, but there's too many of them. And it has to be 6 numbers. So the common number between all of them is 17. Is it just 171717? That'd be pretty weird. Nope. Okay. Also not it. We know it's August right now. So is it only in August? But it has to be 6 numbers. We're going to try something. Okay. That was it. So it's just the single day written in full European style, 2 digits only. So the 17th of August, so 1708, and it's 2023, so 23. That was quite a bit. Although, Q, I don't know if you looked it up. You didn't tell me. So I still had to piece together that part of the puzzle. But I have been sitting here for quite a while, so I do appreciate it. That's interesting that's... There's so much information on those calendars. Because new moon, all the circled dates, but it's always the circled dates plus 1. It's the next day. But it has to be then in August, so it makes the first 3 months redundant. But then knowing it's the full date is a lot. We can unlock the door, I guess.
And the doors are open.
Okay. Oh, we got mails. Riddle for your rifle. Oh, good, another riddle. I'm a little doorknob that's out of place, but solve these clues and you can trace the way to your private space. I meet you at the grate inside a bright glassy cage. I meet you at the grate inside a bright glassy cage where pretty flowers bloom. Why'd you take the doorknob out of my personal room? I am sick of old people tricks. You bring it back so I can get my rifle. It's supposed to. I'm supposed to go deer hunt tomorrow. If you don't, I will hunt you instead. And VIP recruits. Vladimir, I do not need to remind you that Tor and Odin would be ideal candidates for the cult. Please try harder to recruit them. That was from the Knights to Vladimir.
There's Tor. And he's out of his mind. Need to get to him.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out the puzzle, so I wasn't talking as much because there's nothing to talk about. Because I had already sussed out so many different little things with the codes, but it was both more simple, but there was so much information, and the only hint being the day after the next new moon in August. But then knowing that it's the whole date when there's so many circled numbers was definitely a little bit strange. So yeah, we get the riddle for the rifle now. I meet you at the grate inside a bright glassy cage where pretty flowers bloom. I mean, is that something here? And that sounds like it's like a trophy case or something. Oh, we just loop back around. Oh, this is open now? Holy crap, it is dark. We know the hunting rifle is there. I meet you at the grate. I kind of hate wordplay riddles. Especially in a game that so many things are open-ended. Can we go out here? Yeah, we can get freaking rained on, I guess. Can't see a damn thing. This is the darkest it's been. I meet you at the grate. It actually hurts my eyes. I mean, it's got to be just in the wellness center, I'm assuming. Wouldn't be out of the wellness center, considering it's a wellness center puzzle. That's just finding the doorknob to put back in the door, because there's nothing in the door. Well, I guess there's half of a doorknob, but you need the other half. Even though I thought that doesn't work. If you take out the doorknob, doesn't the door just open because the lock isn't held shut anymore because there's no tension from the doorknob on the other side? So wouldn't it just be open? But survival horror, so gotta have puzzles. Clearly some of them are a little more obtuse than others. What the fuck is this? Well, that's new. Oh, beware of puddles. I get it. Okay. Oh, through the damn wall? Okay. Did say beware of puddles, huh? Is that Vladimir? Damn. That was the creepiest shit I've seen in this game so far. It was just the reflection of someone in the water, right? So usually your reflection is your upper half. But that was super weird. Very creative. Very unsettling at the same time. That was weird. You saw several dates circled on the calendar. Remember the European style mentioned. Yeah, the European style being mentioned is fine, but the big thing about that is that the other hint being the dates written down, giving you the month we're in. But they were only giving you the date of day month. They wasn't writing down day month year. I didn't think the year was even a part of the solve. I was thinking it was like a sequence of dates that they've been doing initiations on. And it's only 6 numbers. So I think there was something lost in that to also put the date, because there was no date on the letterhead and no date in the book. And the dates on the big calendar are just, you know, there in the column. So that was
Need to catch
what
up
was
with
throwing
Tor.
me off, because I was not connecting you to the date as well. Which, it's simple, like most riddles, once you
This must have been Tor's.
know the answer, but that one was a little bit obfuscated because the date wasn't anywhere else. Lost and found mittens, handmade, a note full of daily meal plans, a nice fountain pen, an antique hair clip, very pretty. This is, I think this is Rose's handwriting. Yeah. Address inquiries to your friend Rose. Coffee cup mascot costume. Wasn't they trying to sell that before? Missing dog. This really wants to sell this coffee cup. Found a box of ammo for a hunting rifle in the cafeteria. Rose, I think you left some behind again. We should be more careful. Take a tip from Vlad, a fellow weapon enthusiast. Always lock it up. Come collect it from me whenever you can. I bought that tea you said you liked. I can make you a cup if you want. Is this place so awkwardly like backwater that I guess people don't have phones, like cell phones? This is happening 2023. But the fact that people are leaving notes on the cork board inside the wellness center cafeteria. It's just like there's so many steps beyond even just going back to like older sitcoms when people had to like go to a payphone to call someone or whatever, right? But I don't think anyone has a cell phone. We have a cell phone. Saga does, but she's from the city. But this area of Bright Falls is so backwater. There's no cell tower, no cell service, maybe. It does keep your story closed in when you can't just be like, ring, 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 banana phone. Oh, I'm a millennial because I do this instead of doing this. Because again, I was in a time before cell phones, so we did the phone thing. But now you just do this. Or you could do the L from Death Note. You can hold it like this. Hold the phone like this. Just the top of the phone against your ear, like hovering it. I found the ammo box. Like I have the ammo box, the rifle ammo. We're also full of stuff. But I gotta figure out the riddle to get the actual doorknob. Fuck you, Cynthia! Did I get anyone? The wolves have gotten me the worst so far, man. The freaking wolves. Yeah, I know. Glub, glub, glub and all that. I'm still mulling over the riddle in my head. I meet you at the greet. I mean, it sounds like it's a trophy case or something at the front of the wellness center with some flowers in it or something. Because it's got to be a wellness center puzzle. Oh. Something's going down. Do I have to kill my grandfather? Great-great-grandfather, sorry, I guess. No, just grandfather, right? Think so. Oh, cutscene me. Holy shit.
Tor, don't go! Tor Anderson, you come out of here this minute. That water is bad for you. Tor, wait!
Ah, fuck off, Cynthia.
Cynthia Weaver, I know it's you. This kind of behavior is not okay. Let him go. Tor!
Ooh. Wait, is Rose a para-utilitarian too? Okay, Rose. Yeah, we have to get into the overlap. Oh, we have to talk to Rose now, but haven't figured out how to get the rifle. I'm assuming you can get the rifle before you go to the obvious boss fight coming up. Although I can't pick it up. I don't think there's a shoebox in here either. Also, I guess I missed the manuscript page on the floor. Yeah, there's no shoebox, so I can't even like move anything in my inventory. I think I have to go all the way back inside the old folks' home, and yep, there it is. It was kind of blended in with the other pages. I didn't see it wibbling on the floor. I've had a manuscript page in so long.
Gale Barrows stared at his chest x-ray. It was in his left lung. It felt like a black hole, an opening to darkness. He felt like he was drowning. He coughed and coughed and coughed. So hard his whole body and soul felt twisted and mangled, upside down and inside out. With every cough, the black hole grew bigger. It felt good. It tore him up, but it felt good. Gale was dying. The black hole was sucking everything good out of him. He imagined looking through it, into the darkness. The black hole grinned. Gale couldn't escape its gravity. He worshipped it. Gale sacrificed to it. In blood.
He worshipped... Oh, that was written in by Scratch. Parts of this game, maybe it's because I have recency bias, because I've just watched some Flash Gets and some Meat Canyon yesterday. There's some, like, real... Oh. That auto-filled. Into the pond.
Tor disappeared into the pond. It's another overlap. Has to be. How do I get inside?
That's a great question. It's a pretty awesome picture, though. Look at this guy. Into the pond. I gotta go talk to Rose, I'm sure. Email pressuring Blum to recruit cult members.
Sure.
Email about recruiting Tor and Odin to the cult. Oh. Oh, this is unlocked net? No, we have more that's still locked. What did I miss or not find yet? I don't have any profiling, do I? Nothing unlocked because of... No, okay. Weapon upgrades. I think I need more. Yeah, need more before I can really do anything with it anyway. What's this? Oh, Gale Barrows. Violent outbursts resulting from rapid onset dementia. Should be restrained whenever possible until a dosage can be found that impedes his aggression. Yeah. That's rough. Was that a whale? A whale call? Rock around the rocking chair. Okay. So yeah, like I meet you at the greet, which would be here. I have to get in. Oh, it's right there. There's the doorknob. It's inside the meeting room where the plants are. So I have to get in there. That's it. It's just inside this room. Little kitchenette going on. I guess more of a kitchen than a kitchenette. Yo, batteries me. Let's go. Could really use some Ati singing right now. And here, or whatever it was saying. It just sounded like just cool noise to me, so I don't understand the language. Is that a bran muffin? Okay. Boom. Doorknob, get. Oh, it's a dairy cream. Wait. Isn't that a Cadbury brand? Does Remedy have permission to use those? Is there a sponsorship deal with Cadbury? Or is dairy cream specifically if it's a European? Oh, I can go through the security room, duh. Is that a is that its own brand? Doorknob me? I know what I said. There's a manuscript page here. Again, I can't pick anything up because I'm full of stuff. I gotta put the crossbow away, I guess, or something. But I want to use the crossbow. I put away the shotgun, maybe? Maybe I put away the shotgun. That don't look like paint, Sarge.
They're all so soft and sad.
Yep. Taxidermy is kind of weird. Inventory freaking full. You're telling me. It's going to take up 3 slots. So I guess I could toss some flares and some arrows. Yeah, where do I get this upgrade? Inventory in survival horror games is pretty wild. I'm gonna see if I can I just go back to a shoebox real quick? It's crazy there's no shoebox here. Also, apparently there's another manuscript page in this patient room. What? There's 2? Also a container in the bathroom over here? Wait, what? How is I have to close the door? I have to close myself in. Nothing in it anyway, damn it, game. Shit. It's crazy they give Saga all the potential for this arsenal, but they don't let you get more inventory space. It feels like until after you've unlocked the arsenal. Tor is bewitched. You think so?
Tor Anderson had lightning in his veins. This was rock and roll, baby. That Weaver girl had cast a spell on him. Tor would do anything she'd ask. Tor deserved this. Tor wanted this. She wanted the song, a gift. He had to get it for her. Afterwards, it was too late. Tor swung his hammer in frustration. The spark was gone. Black liquid clogged his mind. A bad trip. Tor fought it. He was strong. He'd never be taken. But the darkness could still drown him. Tor needed to warn someone. It was all happening again. Tom was back. Coming back. Tom would need help too if he was going to make it. But the brothers were too old to stop it this time. Tor had called someone. Someone who could help. The name escaped him. Drowned beneath dark water.
It's a lot of scratch in this one. Good grief. Oh, we got the cult storms the lodge?
Ilmo was nervous. His palms were clammy. He lowered his phone.
This was earlier. I didn't
Mulligan
scroll
isn't picking
down.
up. Yako shook his head, pointed at his own phone. Same with Thornton. Ilmo didn't like it. No one was answering the phone at the workshop in Watery either. Something was up. It had to be the writer. Had to be. The Koskela brothers were crouching in the bushes across from the Elderwood Palace Lodge, its light shining in the night. They couldn't wait any longer. The brothers knew Saga was in Watery visiting her trailer. Going now was their only chance to do this without hurting her. Ilmo stood up and a crowd of deer masks looked his way. Okay, this is it. The rider is the target. Take him down and it's all over. Only shoot the Fed if you have to. This is our big moment. We watch in the night. The crowd murmured the chant back to him. Ilmo turned his face to the hotel. He could see Saga's partner in the window. Ilmo slapped his brother on the shoulder. The brothers donned their masks. The cult of the tree was ready.
It's weird that I was still unmarked. I hadn't clicked on that one yet, I guess. Okay. I missed that when I walked in here the first time. I'm not clicking the map too often. Now I am, because I know I missed something. So can I go back to the manor? Because there was... I can't zoom out of this map. I can't... Because I would like to. So I think there was a shoebox at the manor. There had to be. Like, there are safe places in here, but there's no save and no shoebox to do any inventory management.
Must be locked from the other side.
Oh, there's a shortcut door in and out over here? Interesting. So I would like to pick up the rifle. Yeah. Dark Souls? It's crazy that I can't do any inventory here when there's these. There's no thermos, no save point. I mean, I can come back for the rifle. That's not a super big deal. Let's go talk to... I know where it is. I can't pick it up unless I yeet stuff. Let's go talk to Rose. Hopefully we won't get just pushed into the boss fight. Oh, Rose is at the front door. Well, if I went this way, I can walk into the manor so I can see the map. Yeah, the lounge is on the second floor. New choices. Conversation, new choice. Oh, she's outside. And Ati? I didn't know it said new choices with conversations. Okay. Where you going, Ati? And why do you walk when you can teleport? Lounge me? Shoebox me? I think we'll put away... I feel like having the crossbow and the hunting rifle doesn't make sense. So I'll put away the crossbow for now. It does take so much more space. You have to hold all the bolts too. Okay. Because we can always swap it. I did put everything into it, but I do want to try out the rifle. See how the rifle goes. Because the crossbow is really strong. The issue is I have to stand still to aim and to hold the draw. It's been a long time since I saved. That's why I was good thing I didn't die to the weird upside down guy. Are these manuscript pages just appearing here now? They weren't here before. There were none. Odin stuck in bed. This is also scratched out like crazy.
Odin Anderson stirred in his bed, his vision hazy, smudged. He felt weighted down by an ocean of dark water. Through the haze, he made out Saga. Odin felt useless. He wished he could tell Saga how his silly faces made her smile when she was young. Too young to remember. Odin used to joke that Tor was her grandfather, but he was the Allfather. He smiled at the memory. Odin was the kinder of the Anderson brothers. Tor lacked patience, more volatile. The brothers fought a lot, but they were inseparable. Now Tor was missing, dragged into darkness. Odin could feel it. Time was running out for both of them.
Yeah, a whole paragraph chopped out. Hey, Ati, where you going, bud? I have to walk through the whole damn place again because I'm pretty sure I'm missing manuscript pages. Huh? Hello? Why are you all out here? Because the light? Oh.
Hello there. Are you Pat Maine from the radio?
That's me. And you're the federal agent everyone's been talking about.
Yeah.
Would you have time for an interview at some point?
Oh, sorry. I'm kind of in a hurry right now. Love your show, though. Very informative.
Thank you. Never compromise on quality. That's my motto. We'd be happy to have you on the show anytime. Me and my listeners.
Okay.
Is there anyone who didn't show up?
A few. Artie, Gail, Cynthia. If they aren't here by now, then they aren't coming. It's important to be punctual. On that topic, I'd like to point out that our nightly decaf coffee service is almost half an hour behind schedule.
Mandy May, are you all right? You're bleeding.
Oh, how did that happen?
Oh, no, Mandy May. Oh, no!
Oh, don't be a crybaby, Norman. It's nothing. I just poked my finger knitting this monster of a blanket.
Yeah, you're gonna keep knitting? You're gonna knit your blood into the... Uh-huh.
Have any of you noticed anything odd about Ms. Weaver?
Just that Tor won't leave the poor woman alone. That brute wants one thing, and one thing only.
Cynthia's gotten downright bossy. Take a swim in the pond, Norman. Drink some water, Norman. Well, no one tells Norman MacDonald what to do.
Okay.
You all should stay out here a while. Until it's safe.
I'm happy to get out of that house. Isn't it strange that I've lived in Bright Falls my whole life, and I can't remember this building?
The house has always been here, Norman. Remember when that poor Nora girl drowned in the bunker? Those Andersons got it so cheap because it's haunted. You get what you pay for.
You wanna like chill?
Here again?
Artie said we'd be safe on the porch.
Safe from what?
I bet Tor is having one of his drunken fits again.
Yeah, okay, that's super messed up, but okay. Yeah, I have to go through the other side. 'Cause this is the front. Go pick up the rifle. No, glub, 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 glub. That was a manuscript page again all of a sudden. It's like, damn it! Rifle me? Yeah. Now. Does it have its own upgrades? Of course it does. Looks like she gets one more weapon too. Holy crap. Consecutive successful hits will significantly reduce the time between shots. That doesn't make any sense. It's a bolt action rifle. This means she's gonna like just slam the reload and the hammer. Okay. Stand still to enter an improved focus mode. This mode grants perfect accuracy, pulls shots towards enemy weak spots, and deals increased damage or bullets penetrate the enemy's darkness shield. Oh, you don't have to waste... that's kind of cool. I don't think getting faster shots matters. Nothing popped up. These are all still locked for later. We have the Anderson brothers. Oh, that finishes. Okay. Not taken. Dark Prism manipulating him, destroying him. He's drowning, apparently. Cult of the Tree. Is that about Ilmo and... Yep. Grand Master. Interesting word to use under the circumstances. Still, like, nothing about Rose yet. Her whole line is so empty. Alright, so which way out again was the... Through the dining hall, it's this back door. Is where the little lake is. Yeah, I don't need your windy garbage game. Chill out. Yeah, this door here. Through the kitchen. And the back door. I guess I could have gone around the house. That's the front. I could have gone around the part of the house, I guess. But I want to pick up the rifle up. Hold on. Bolt cutters from the front. Yep, manuscript page. Makes sense. They're just appearing now. I think they weren't here originally. Odin loses an eye. This is not scratched at all? Interesting.
It's 1988. A face-off between deities on the rim of Cauldron Lake, high above its dark waters. Thunder roared. The old gods facing something even more powerful. Something harder to define even. Or, changing the perspective, raving lunatics all. Caught up in the frenzy of a shared delusion. The old gods, the corsairs of the Sea of Night, and the Dark One who yearned to stand in between, who had always stood in between, who would soon stand in between. We help you, you stay away from our family, Tor Anderson snarled over the thunder. Yes, until you all come to me, came the answer. That's never gonna happen, shouted Odin. I will take this as collateral, shall you remember our deal, said the Dark One. Blood arched from Odin's face as he fell to his knees. Lightning hit the dark figure on the cliff, and with that, he was gone. Tor rushed to his brother. Are you alright, bro? Effectively blind in that moment, the eye patch covering his left eye, his hand over the now empty socket of his right, blood oozing out of it. Odin cursed. The bastard took the wrong eye.
Interesting. The bastard took the wrong eye, hinting at the fact that his eye patch is just covering an eye that actually is there. You got a special eye. Oh, I can just go into the basement right now? Okay. Oh, of course it's flooded. This is going to be the overlap, I imagine? Okay, let's go talk to Rose first. Let's go talk to Rose first. Hello, Rose. Just sitting out here, I'm completely fucking drenched. All right.
What was that? Where did Tor go?
What on earth do you mean, Saga? Tor is resting in the wellness center. Remember?
What?
No, he's not.
We both saw him go into the pond.
Okay.
Are you fucking with me, or
Or is this the story again?
Now. Let's cool it with the language.
She's clearly lying to me. Why?
Yo, profile, finally. Holy. I don't know where Ati went, by the way. We saw him walking outside, and then he's just gone. Yo, bolt cutters again? My goodness. All right, profiling time. You snarky so-and-so. All right. Kablamo.
Rose watched Tor go into the pond. Why is she lying to me?
The secret mission for Alan's #1 fan. The hero will say Wake has returned. We're all characters in his story. Gee whiz.
I'm not his fucking character.
Gee whiz.
But I can use that phrase to make Rose stop lying to me. Wake has returned. Cynthia took Tor. What happened to her?
When the darkness touches your head, your bookshelf gets shuffled. I put her lamp in the shoebox. What do you call a lamp lady without her lamp?
Is Rose talking about Cynthia or herself? Or both?
And Cynthia was the lamp lady in the first game. She had so many lights. You can go look at the thumbnail for my most recent Alan Wake 1. I pulled that to make that screenshot because the part where they go into the vault and it's just full of lights. Wake told Rose to look for the hero. She won't help anyone else. Rose knows what's going on here. If I tell her that Wake has returned, maybe she'll think I'm the hero and help me. I don't know. Rose is not just some random girl. Is Ati back inside here? What's going on? Where did he go? Because he didn't go. Uh-oh. TV time me? No? No threshold, kids? Okay. Keep your secrets. Just gonna once over the, because he walked out the front door, but I guess he was letting the old folks out because they were over here. Because he doesn't care about any of this. Or just went back to the oldest house or something. Who knows? Oh no, I went to go click on his swirl room and he ported to me. So will he do that again? Mostly traipsing back through to see if any manuscript pages have showed up. You know, donuts? I'll take a donut. And I'll grab a save after I picked up the rifle. Although it doesn't only have, I guess 15 bullets is pretty good. Is Odin still sitting here? So Odin's still in bed though. Is he not? I guess he really can't be moved. Is Donna down there? So is her room any different now? If I've missed any while walking past because the map would show me. No. Alright, I'm just testing a thing to see if he just blinks back to me. Oh. His room's open. He's in his room.
Do you know anything about the cult of the tree?
Yes, yes. He who reaches for a spruce tree will stumble into a juniper. Bloom was one of them. He has kicked empty. I wouldn't want to be in his shoes. But I like his shoes.
Can someone that speaks Finnish translate? I know that was English, but that was not English.
How did you know Blum was part of the cult?
Oh, Fox never runs out of tricks. He's a crazy man, and he will show his ways. Bloom like to talk.
How did you go outside and then appear? Sir? I'm gonna open your dresser drawer now. No, well, I don't need those. Didn't know something would happen. His clock is broken. Finland for holidays. Yep. Finnish flag. That's the picture from Alan Wake 1. And it's also, it's in Control. You get it for doing an achievement in Control. Jesse gets it. The picture. All right, bud. You just chill being an elder god and stuff. I can't interact with that door. Yeah, we're gonna get, because Cynthia's room and Gail's room are locked. The Old Gods Museum is locked. And we can walk in the basement right now, but I'm assuming that's going to be the overlap. So we'll hold off on that for the moment. Let's go back, finish talking to Rose. To kick empty means to throw their life away. Okay. All right. There are always threshold kids. Unless I see them, I don't believe you. They must present themselves.
Rose. Wake has returned.
Oh my God.
You're the hero! You're here to save Alan! I feel so silly for trying to keep you out of the wellness center. I locked Tor and Gale in there after they lost it, and I didn't want you getting hurt. Before I forget, here's the page Wake told me to give you. Oh, and you'll need my keys to get around.
First off, her facial animations are so incredible. To see the evolution of what Remedy has done from Control to this is awesome. Because I'm pretty sure they're still just hand animated because they're so cartoony still. They're not human. Especially Rose is just way over the top. But also, secondly, red flag. Also, thirdly, calm your tits. And fourthly, what the fuck?
Saga jabbed the selector on the jukebox, the missing record in its place. Saga couldn't have found it without Odin's help.
Huh?
A light bloomed in through the garden window.
The
The horror
hotline?
story beat me to Tor.
Oh,
I have to rescue him.
that was the
The key
part of
to this overlap is an Old Gods of Asgard record. Odin will know more.
Of course it's a record.
Saga jabbed the selector on the jukebox, the missing record in its place. Saga couldn't have found it without Odin's help. Standing there, Saga felt exposed, expecting the shadows to come alive. The needle crackled on the vinyl. The song swelled. Odin had said it was written for her and her mother. Her grandfather's apology. The lamentation of an old man. His heart was broken, sinking into darkness. Odin had said that the song would be a way to know Tor, a way to find him. A light bloomed in through the garden window. That's where Tor had vanished into the pond. Saga knew what she had to do.
Hey, you guys want to know a fun drinking game where it would send you right to the hospital? Is play Alan Wake 1, and if you make it, play Alan Wake 2 right after it, and every time Alan says darkness, take a shot. Dead! Alright, we got some profiling. The record.
The page mentions a missing record. Do you know where it is, Odin?
Driven by passion, raging like a storm. Your grandfather made the song to apologize to your mother, Freya, and to you. Tor's like a storm. Your mother did the right thing, leaving with you, even if it broke your grandfather's heart. And mine. Listen to the song, Saga. It's all there. Tor only had one record made. He keeps it in the museum.
Odin knows my mom's name. He's saying my mom took me away when I was still a baby.
Hmm?
Plausible. Stay on task. The record is in the museum.
Yeah, but we have the key fob now, so we can go like literally everywhere, I believe.
Wake is in custody. How have you been in contact with him?
He leaves me messages in funny places, like the newspaper, books. Once he even wrote to me with a cloud. If it's something really important, he tells me in a dream.
Okay. And what does he say to you with these clouds?
Ways I can help him, how I can stay safe, good dinner recipes, ways to kill Taken, lots of stuff. I've been finding some pages of writing lately too, so he must be working on a new book. Exciting.
I love and hate her facial animations. They're so good, but she's so creepy and weird.
You're the one leaving those Alex Casey lunchboxes around, aren't you?
Guilty. They were the only Alan-related containers I could find online. He told me to destroy the Taken around town, and I needed some way to stash my gear. I even recruited Mandy May to make knitwork decorations to mark the sites. The stashes are for you too, you being the hero and all.
Thanks. I already have been.
There's still so many of them.
Wake tells you how to kill Taken?
Oh, sure. You're the hero, so you must know all about it. All you need is a strong light, and then your conventional methods of extreme violence. Simple stuff. The tough part is hiding the bodies.
I honestly don't know how to react to this.
Just doing my part, sister.
I'm getting more and more of the vibes that Rose is also a para-utilitarian, clearly. She may not be as directly involved, and I'm sure we'll find out during the DLC that we got teased at that I accidentally started, where it's you're playing as Rose, is her involvement in this. Because if she's been... Because obviously Saga is too, like, duh. It's so much. Okay.
You need to get the residents out of here. It's not safe.
Oh, this kind of stuff rolls right off their backs. They've lived very rich lives. Very resilient. But I already told everyone to wait at the designated muster point on the front porch. We run drills every few months. I'm so proud of them.
I'm impressed by how prepared you are.
We're pretty used to this kind of thing.
The best part of the animations that change from Control to this is that the lip to mouth and teeth ratio is way more human. Because some of that in Control was like really, like there was a huge layer of separation, so the mouth teeth looked weird. But other than being like over exaggerated and a little cartoony, Rose's animations look so good. It's the one thing you notice about 3D animated talking models is normally the mouth. And it's incredible how much better in only a few years.
What happened to Tor just now?
Cynthia took him. Ugh, I knew someone was messing with Tor's head. There's something wrong with the water here. Pipes acting up, black stuff coming out. Cynthia's probably behind that too.
Does Cynthia have any connection to the cult of the tree?
Oh no, she's way too frail for that. But she used to be this town's best defense against the forces of darkness.
She did.
Well, after Alan. But I guess it finally got her.
Yeah. Cynthia Weaver, TIL, Cynthia Weaver is Artorias. If you know, you know.
Good luck with your hero stuff, partner. I've got plenty of exciting things to take care of for Alan.
Okay. Well, probably check out the whole house first. If we have her key fob. So we can go everywhere in the house now. Might as well grab this. So I wonder what we're going to learn. Oh. Uncle Odin? Is he coming around? Didn't know if I triggered something by talking to Rose, but I guess not. Okie dokie, time to go in the probably creepy places. We can go in the, well, the museum's going to have the record. So we'll do that after. I also want to go in the basement, which I'm not sure if the basement is later. Yes, Ati? Got that rising horror sting building because I'm walking closer to these rooms. All right, Cynthia's obviously last. Key fob me. Oh, okay, dokie. Pizza. Dude, pizza! These people in Bright Falls live on pizza. Building the Valhalla nursery home. Nursing home, rather? Holy shit. That's a lot of scratch.
Wheeler set up a foundation with the sales of their greatest hits album. He used the cash to build a nursing facility. The old men deserved it. An old manor in Bright Falls. Wheeler hired a contractor to have it refitted as an old folks' care home. At this point, Wheeler felt good about himself. He had a heart of gold. No need to feel guilty. Wheeler left the work to the contractor and returned to New York City. He had done his part. It was time to turn over a new leaf. The contractors figured out Wheeler was gone for good. They took the money and ran. When the fall rains came, the leaks started appearing.
All the stuff about Wheeler's involvement is all scratched, which is, I don't know if that's important to note that that's specifically what it is. Okay. Tor followed Cynthia because Cynthia was confusing him, messing with his head. And this is the overlap ritual.
The page says the record will open the overlap. Or is the page predetermining it?
There's only
Am I
one
just playing
copy
into
of
the
the
story?
record. Kept the record in a museum. Must be important. We've got a music section coming up though. If I'm reading that correctly, we got quite the music section coming up. Mom moved away with me because of Tor. Tor wants to apologize but never got the chance. Not part of my life, just the connections? Oh, why did Mom leave? What did Tor do to make Mom leave? Or did want to be connected to all the partying lifestyle? Wake has been instructing her how to kill Taken. She believes she's been working for him. The fact that you know about Taken, not a cult member, definitely probably a para-utilitarian though. Because I don't think that's normal information to have. Lunchboxes I've been finding were left by Rose for her use as well as the heroes. Indeed.
Rose Marigold left these lunchboxes for me. Alan Wake apparently told her to. I guess I owe her one.
Not sure how that directly ties. That Alan told it, stop with the fucking coffee cups. I don't see a rubber duck here though. All right, Cynthia's house, or room rather, whatever. I'm sure this won't be.
Lights.
No use crying in the dark place. What has been has gone. But trouble doesn't look like this. You can go to the basement and check the generator. But look out. You can never know in which tree the devil sits.
The basement. Thanks.
I have to go in the basement before going into Cynthia's room because now the power is out. How conveniently inconvenient. Also, Ati blinked into existence again. Okay. Well, basement it is then, I suppose. Knock it off. Oh, there are leaves. I thought that was goo. Basement's over here. Back door. I can't open any other doors now because the power is out. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Oh, and Rose is suddenly gone? Oh, okay. Wait, the power's out! But not on the porch? Ow. How are you right there by that street light? Always a split. Yeah? There's too many bullets, man. Okay.
Fucking monsters.
So there, the porch light's still on. I was worried that all the other old folks would be sucked up in this. I can't even go that way. No lunchbox hidden around the corner here, I guess. Yeah, and this section's going crazy. All right. Yep. Yeah, fuck
Shit.
off, Cynthia.
I need to get the power back on.
Who is this? It's just some dude, but also stabbed in the eye. Fucking birds. Just goddamn. Oh, you know what? Wasn't there that news article about there being a monster in Cauldron Lake? So just a prank, bro. It's just a prank, bro. Okay. Remember, buy more fuses. Many more crappy old equipment keeps blowing them. From Vlad. Old school furnace? Barry's struggles with artists? I'd imagine so. Quite a bit scratched out. Like half of it.
Wheeler used to be the agent of a manic depressive celebrity writer, Alan Wake.
Yep.
Wake had various addictions on his back. An on-off death wish. Wheeler had seen a thing or two. Wheeler paid a lot of money for a good shrink. Got himself convinced that all the nightmares he'd seen leading up to Wake drowning himself were just his imagination. PTSD. Now we had pills to keep the shadows from his sleep. But the Andersons were something else. The nightmares were starting to creep in again. Or maybe it was the drugs in the air. Wheeler hoped it was the drugs. The Andersons were so old. Vampires. After every gig and the party that followed, took them weeks to bounce back. And they never did completely. Each time Wheeler expected them to croak.
Must be locked from the other side.
Of course it is. Even if this game isn't Dark Souls, it's still kind of Dark Soulsy. How about no? I'm assuming there wasn't a fuse in the other room. So we're keep going. Emmett taken? Who the heck is that? Who's Emmett Elwood?
Emmett Elwood had had enough. All his life he'd been surrounded by the same small-minded, impolite, ignorant people in town. Their endless gossip, their nose-picking, chewing food with their mouths open, not washing their hands after visiting the restroom, and touching things. Touching everything. The world was going to hell. He'd watched day after day how all the nice things in life in Bright Falls were spoiled and ruined forever. There would be a just and terrible reckoning. Emmett had imagined many times how he'd make them pay. He had lovingly tended his anger, made it grow hotter. It was out in the open now. Ugly and slobbering, they reached at him with their unwashed hands. He'd beat them down, beat them until they no longer moved. And then he'd wash his hands with a strong antibacterial disinfectant.
Okay. Yikes. Rose, spare fuses now locked away because someone, Ahti, keeps stealing them. Code is in the laundry room. Which I'm assuming we have to go around to get to. All right. Yeah, sure. A totally fine noise to make. All this film. House of Zane, renowned filmmaker, establishes artist commune in Bright Falls. Thomas Zane, born Thomas Zane in Finland. Probably the same thing, just easier to say in English when it's a Z and not a S-E-I. And his partner, Barbara Jagger, yeah, born Baba Yakala. My brain almost wanted to say Baba Yaga. It's like, wait, the fuck? Both from Finland, have recently established an artist commune here in Bright Falls. Mr. Zane has purchased the old manor house outside town, and the couple has already settled in. In his home country, and internationally as well, Mr. Zane is well known and respected auteur filmmaker, a rising star already compared to the likes of Stanley Kubrick and Ingmar Bergman. His earlier film, Nightless Night, that's definitely an auteur film name, won a number of European film awards. Mr. Zane is currently in the process of filming a feature entitled Tom the Poet. See the posters around. That's where the deep sea diver suit comes from. In conversation, Mr. Zane comes across as a charismatic figure with big dreams. He talks about building a hotel and a film studio in the area. He even has a name picked out for the hotel, Ocean View Hotel. The reporter believes the name has a nice ring to it. Mr. Zane's dreams would certainly make Bright Falls a household name if they become reality. Members of the commune clearly feel the same, seeing Zane as a person worth revering. Even to a faintly cult-like degree. I've played too much Final Fantasy XIV to know where that goes. Did Thomas Zane become a primal? A person who guides his flock to expand their consciousness and reach a higher state of artistic inspiration with the aid of magic mushrooms. While the Bright Falls record does not condone the use of illegal drugs, we hope Mr. Zane will help put our town on the artistic map. Okay, code is in the laundry room. Which I'm assuming I'm not in. It's right here. Oh no. Another puzzle.
Cynthia Weaver had always kept her lantern close. Someone in the bathroom with her. In the dark. Dark water pressed itself into her. She screamed.
Oh, this is when she got corrupted?
Cynthia Weaver hated being old. She'd been a doer, a fighter. Now the bathroom frightened her, afraid she'd break her hip, like Norman. Cynthia had always kept her lantern close, to hold the darkness at bay. "Oh dear, my lantern. I think I've lost it," Cynthia said. This will put a smile back on your face, my dear, a voice said. A man's voice. Someone in the bathroom with her. In the dark. The light bulb had blown. She meant to replace it days ago. How could she forget? She had slipped getting out of the tub. She lay in the tub now. She lifted her hand. It looked wrong. Too many hands.
Yeah.
In a black void with no sense of up or down, she was underwater. A dark shape pushed her down. Dark water pressed itself into her. She screamed. It came out in bubbles.
A lot of washing machines down here. Really? Code is 273. Rose, if you see this, please remind the residents to leave my stuff alone. I think they hate me. 273. We gotta find another split in half reflection man. Perhaps. Not yet, I guess. Just much spoopy music. 273. Kablamo. Fuse me up.
A fuse. Could come in handy.
Oh, I can play the film reel now?
The power's off.
Oh, I have to come back to... Holy crap. Okay. That makes complete sense. It's not gonna be like a Dr. Darling film reel going on. Yeah, Cynthia? All right.
There. Power's back on.
Am I gonna fight Cynthia down here? Is that the boss fight? So why there's a shoebox and stuff everywhere all of a sudden? I'm assuming so. Probably. If I had to guess. As she was just laughing at me and the water hasn't gone away. Ah! That glitched out, I guess. Okay.
Is this something they watch on movie night? That looks just like Casey. What the hell is going on?
That's Sam Lake. Oh. It's one of Zane's early movies. I can't read any of that. Okay. That was nothing. That was that other Thomas Zane film. Because Tom the Poet, and then I don't know how that's actually supposed to be pronounced. If it's just Yotanyo or Yutun. I don't know. I don't know how that's pronounced specifically. Okie doke. Where's Cynthia at? We scrapping? Yep, I figured.
Shit.
Yep.
Careful, Saga.
Oh, that was another shortcut to open, I guess, down here. It's over here. It's on this side.
It doesn't budge.
Oh, it's just locked from both sides? Okay. Well, that sucks and is also annoying. Doesn't budge. Doesn't give me the option to, like, crack it open or anything either. Yep, nothing. All right, Cynthia, let's go. He fobbed me. Okay. Well, that PC's not working down here. All this water. Even though this water's probably not even real. Oh, I do not need any more crossbow bolts. I have so many. We are crossbow bolt rich. Yeah, so I don't know who that is. Unless that's... Is that Gale? I assume. We're not fighting Cynthia down here? Alright. Fighting Cynthia in the overlap, maybe? Alright, back to Cynthia's room. Anything changes in the house? No. Dude, Alan helped you. That audio design sounds so cool in my headset. Anything to say, Ati? No, you don't want to help me out? All right, bud. Can I open the door to the... Nope. Okay. All right, Cynthia, let's go. Let's go. Let's go, bitch. Let's go. Key fob. Get flashlighted. Yep. Figured as much. Rawr. I think on the job requirements for Remedy games, do they check what everyone's screaming face looks like before they hire you on as a character in their games? All right, can you just like scream? Sam Lake's just sitting there drinking coffee or something like that. Just scream for me real quick. Just give me a couple screams, you know? Why is there a bucket of water in her room?
A dam? Was Cynthia into civil engineering?
No, that's where the power plant was. Well, the dam is the power plant. That's where she hid. With all the lights. Yeah, there it is right there. The flaming eye of Mordor.
I feel like I'm missing some context here.
Oh, there's a picture of her from the first game.
Lantern.
A lantern?
Was Cynthia using it for protection?
Yes.
Did she know about the dark presence?
I can't help but see that Barbara's face is all in that right picture.
A power station.
Yep.
Everyone needs a hobby, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing the woman in this photograph was not Cynthia's favorite.
No. By the time these all come out, all of Control and all of Alan Wake 1 are on YouTube. So, as I'm recording this, Alan Wake 1 is just finishing up on YouTube. I didn't mean for it to happen like that. I had to delay launching on YouTube because I actually had an angry copyright strike on... Oh, she took all the freaking fuses. So I was waiting for that copyright strike to essentially dissolve before I posted the video. To a very special woman.
Tor's a romantic, huh?
Oh, okay. Specifically to Cynthia. I wanted to just see if this finishes anything. No, it's a 4-parter. Looks like Tor fell for Cynthia pretty hard. Okay. The story chunks are still locked. There's so many locked. What is the fulcrum there? Maybe this? This room is a freaking mess, dude.
The Dark Presence uses people's memories, their fears to corrupt them.
Went down to the basement today to check the lights. I can't trust Bloom to do it. He's too slow, but it's getting harder and harder for me to reach them. I can't keep up much longer. Tom's lamp is gone. The lamp with the angel on it. He always loved that lamp. It disappeared from my room. The darkness is here after all these years. It took Tom's lamp. I know it did. The lights are going out more and more. There's no one left to stop it. I can't do it on my own. Not anymore. I have nothing left of Tom now. I don't know what I'm going to do. I need Tom's lamp back. I need Tom back. Yeah, in that episode of the first game with all the yellow paint that just wrote Tom, 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 Tom Zane, Tom Zane, I miss you, Tom, I need you, Tom, 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 whatever. And I was freaking out when I first saw that. That's all Cynthia just having an episode and wasting a lot of yellow paint in that one ruined house. The shadows are moving. There's no more light, no more lamps. I can't find a way out of the room. Someone locked the door. Did I lock it? Maybe Tom did. He probably did it to keep me safe. He's such a considerate man. Barbara doesn't deserve him. Oh, okay, sure. There we go. Tom could do so much better. Where did Tom's lamp go? I used to have it. I guess he took it back. That's fine. It was his after all. The shadows are moving. Did I write that? Nonsense. There are no shadows. It's just us, Tom and I, forever. Usually when everyone writes something like that, it's a, how you say, red flag. Found something funny while I was down there. A newspaper article about Tom, but it called him a filmmaker. Tom didn't make movies. He was a poet. A magnificent poet. I dug around and found film equipment supposedly also Tom's. Yeah? What is happening? This isn't right. I know it isn't. They're all still locked away. Why is her bathtub full of water? Why is her sink full of water?
Cynthia would deal with the nasty Anderson fellow. Tor, always poking people with his hammer. He had it coming. Cynthia Weaver smiled. Lost without her lantern? Nonsense. Cynthia felt as giddy as a young girl in love. Cynthia had loved Thomas Zane. Tom only had eyes for Barbara. Barbara was bad news. Tom had seen it in the end. Cynthia had been there to comfort him. And when he left, Cynthia waited. Years of waiting. Now Tom had come back to her. They'd be together now. See the world. She'd always dreamed of seeing New York. They were there now in a fancy hotel. She drew a bath. She would become like Barbara. No. Better.
Red flag?
She sank into dark water. Into Tom. Tom had enemies. plotting against him. Cynthia would deal with the nasty Anderson fellow, Tor, always poking people with his hammer. He had it coming. Anything for Tom.
That whole middle section scratched. Ugh. Yuck, yuck. Yuck, 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 yuck. Yuck. Okay. That was actually a little less than I thought we'd get. Unless... That's it, Cynthia? You got nothing else? Okay. You got no weird shadow fight in you? Nothing? Alright. Oh. Victory is mine this day. That's gonna do it for this YouTube chunk. I don't know what's happening next, but we'll find out then. We are getting into quite the thick of it, I would imagine. Almost 23 hours in, pretty much non-stop outside of a few resets. Thank you for watching. If you're watching on YouTube or live, remember, this is all during Thankmas 2024. It's my 6th year doing a holiday charity event or something adjacent to that. A whole bunch of silly community unlocks. We unlocked some just last stream, so I'm going to go do those right now. Up to the YouTube audience, I'll see you in the next one. When we figure out what's going on with frickin' Cynthia Weaver and all this stuff. We got to go back outside. After we go here.